Let's talk about the difference between calming your nervous system or otherwise compensating for emotional distress and actually healing and eliminating the emotional distress entirely and permanently. I've noticed in my conversations with people that there's a sort of conceptually vague understanding that people have about what healing is and how it works. And people think that it's has something to do with talking about what happened to you, talking about how you feel, doing exercises, doing breathing, having healthy lifestyle habits. These are all really good things, and they're all effective at reducing the amount of nervous system activation that you have, but they are all ways of compensating for emotional distress. They are not actually addressing the root cause. If you've calmed your nervous system before, you'll notice that you go from like, oh, things are intense, I feel triggered, and then you're like, okay, I'm not so triggered anymore. Whatever thing was bubbling up and making things intense for me is less. I feel more together, more calm. When you heal something, the experience is of completely letting go of it, of having that emotion or that sensation actually dissolve and dissipate to the point where it actually disappears completely and you feel calm and peaceful and light and free and neutral. The other hallmark of healing is that when you go out into the formerly triggering situation or you interact with that triggering person, you just feel normal. You don't have to do anything to compensate for being triggered because you just don't get triggered. It's almost like, if you had a broken leg, every time you took a step, it hurts. When you heal that broken leg, you just walk. You don't think about it. And that is actually the sign of healing emotionally. You actually just almost forget that you had the issue in the first place until you're like, wow, I normally would have been like really upset or really triggered, and I don't feel that. So that's how you know that what you're doing actually is healing, eliminating the source of the distress. There are many modalities that do this: EMDR, EFT, TIR, somatic experiencing. I prefer peak stage therapy, which is the modality I practice, because the model of consciousness that we use is so comprehensive that you can address a very wide variety of issues, even like really complicated, contradictory internal conflicts. It's so good at just like untangling those knots, and you just feel free and clear afterward. So if you'd like to explore what's possible, I would love to show you. Send me a message. Let's chat. I'd love to help you get on your way to feeling clear and free.